Hi there, my name's Robert Scragg. I write a police procedural series featuring detectives Jake Porter and Nick Stiles. Hope you're all coping all right with lockdown. It feels probably even busier than usual for me. I've got a day job still as an HR manager, albeit working from home. And I've got a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old at home to entertain as well, even though, to be fair, my wife Nicola does the majority of that at the moment. Fitting the writing around that has been a challenge, but I tend to find once I get in a bit of a groove in terms of a daily word count, I tend to get tunnel vision until I finish the draft. All the writing gets done evenings and weekends, so that hasn't really changed with lockdown. I just kind of worked around kids' bedtimes. Except I suppose there's probably more to distract me on an evening now, like quizzes on Zoom or house party with friends and family. What lockdown has changed, I guess, it's probably made us all a little bit more creative. I've been trying to improve my artistic skills. My little boy Jake is constantly asking me to draw for him, and at the minute the repertoire just includes a few things like a dinosaur, a penguin, a dragon. So I need to branch out a little bit. And the other bit that I really like is he's starting to ask us to make up stories on the spot instead of just read them. He particularly liked the one where the witch and the dragon had to get a job at Tesco during lockdown. If there's any publishers watching, feel free to hit me up on that one. And one silver lining to lockdown is I also got to see my daughter Lily's first steps because I was working from home, which was amazing. Maybe a quick little tour of my office. This is where the majority of the books get written. As you can see, I've literally got a to-read pile that's kind of spilled out from the bookshelves. A quick flash of the board there, but we can't stay too long on that because that's got the entire plot for book 4, and no spoilers. Speaking of the series, so I'm 3 books in so far, and I'm about to make a start on the 4th. The latest one, All That Was Buried, is it sees Jake Porter looking for a missing child that was last seen at a fun fair. And she's part of a family that are hiding just as much from the police as they're actually sharing. And the police do eventually find some human remains, but that's just the tip of a particularly grisly iceberg for Porter and Stiles. In terms of what I'm reading myself at the moment, one of my favourites this year so far is from a fellow CWA member, and also a member of the Northern Crime Syndicate, a chap called Rob Parker. This one, Morning Till Morning Is Nigh, is the 4th instalment in his Ben Bracken series. Bracken is former Special Forces, had his life derailed a bit by a couple of brushes with the right and the wrong side of the law. And this one sees him working as an advisor to the National Crime Agency, albeit on the QT under a different name. When an undercover officer gets murdered, Bracken gets pulled into this investigation that grows all sorts of arms and legs, and gets bigger than even he ever imagined. And particularly love Rob's style, great pace, and it's one of those that really kind of drags you from chapter to chapter without too much time to pause for breath. Love the character, and it's one of those series now that's on my list. Regardless of, I don't have to read the blurb before I'll buy a copy. So I would urge you, if you haven't already tried Rob or any of his books, you can read this as a standalone if you want, or you can go back and start at the beginning of the series with, I believe it's A Wanted Man. So hope you enjoy that if you give it a go, and mind if you're feeling that way inclined. But either way, take care of yourselves. Hope you enjoy this little series of videos. And fingers crossed we're all allowed back out to bookshops and events sometime soon. Cheers. Bye-bye.